Day since I've been here. He just looked at me. He says, because you like what you're doing. I said, you got it. Absolutely. I love it. So, but I had no idea that education was out there, right? Or working in education or being in business development and education or anything like that until I really started looking at things different from what I had always done. So this is a great opportunity for you to do that. I guess I need to introduce myself. My name is Doug Brazier. I'm from Calhoun Community College. I work at Workforce Solutions over there. Worked on the credit side. I've worked on the non-credit side now. Jay Chappell, my partner in the back there, wave your hand, Jay. She's working on the credit side. So if you have any questions about wanting to go back to school, get another degree or anything, Jay will be glad to help you. If you have any questions on doing some short-term certificates just to beef up your resume or learn a new skill, I can help you with that. But the Job Club is here for you guys. You can't pay to find this kind of help anywhere at all, okay? There's not people out there to do what the Job Club will do for you, and it's all staffed by volunteers. Doug's gonna run through the volunteers here shortly and tell you what all most of us do, whoever's here, because there's a long list of volunteers. So we're not gonna run through them all. But if you need resume help, then there's people here to help you with your resume. Resumes are great, you gotta have a good resume. But it's gonna be what you do when you get in there. When you finally get that job interview, that's gonna set you apart from everybody else. So even though this is a trying time, maybe you're desperate to get out of a job you're in because you don't like your boss, or maybe you're in a spot where you don't have a job and you're really hurting and needing one, you can't let that shine through when you go and talk to people, because they will be like, oh no, I don't want this guy. Doug's, he's not smiling, he's nervous, he's desperate for a job. But if you go in there relaxed, because what's the worst thing they can do? They're not gonna eat you. They're not going to kill you if they don't offer you the job. So you have to be relaxed, keep a good spirit, keep a good outlook, because people are going to hire who they like, right? And if you're there and you're ready and you're dialed in and you did your prep work and you've got all your skills in your mind, because they're not always going to ask you the questions you want to be asked, you have to be ready to work in things you want them to know, right? So you have to do a lot of prep work. I've applied for jobs in the past. When I was looking, I didn't do any prep work because I thought I had enough. I said, listen, this is for me. I could do this. And I didn't prep enough. Didn't get the job either, right? Because I was assuming that they knew from my resume the things that I could do. So we can be our own worst enemy when we're out looking for a job, because things that we do, we consider mundane. They have no idea that we do this all the time. So you really got to sell yourself in an interview. And I always get up here and start rambling and then lose my spot. I get all excited about talking about jobs and reinvent yourself. But the main focus here is you guys. So who's first time here today? Who's first time? I'm gonna come around.